Hey everyone, sorry it's been a minute since I made a video, but life has happened. So today's video, I'm giving you guys a Salisbury steak recipe. I made some last week and as you can see, it came out really good. So let's hop right into it. So you'll need about 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and to that I added minced garlic, ketchup, tomato paste, soy sauce, a blend of seasonings including parsley with some breadcrumbs and 1 egg. You're gonna mix it all together. Then in the skillet, I'm going to make the base for my gravy by first sauteing some mushrooms and some onions. And you'll know that your veggies are done sauteing when the onions start to turn translucent and when the mushrooms start to give off moisture. So once everything is sauteed, I'm going to go ahead and take it out the oven and put it into a bowl. And in the same pan, I'm going to get ready and make my brown gravy. So I used 2 beef bouillon cubes that were crushed up really fine. And to that, I add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, which is a natural thickener. So I'm not making gravy the traditional way. I'm finessing. So you want to make what's called a cornstarch slurry with the bouillon and the cornstarch and mix it with some water. Stir it together a little bit and then add it to your pan. And what I mean by finesse is I'm not making a traditional gravy with like drippings or roux and flour and all that stuff. So I'm kind of cheating. So to the cornstarch slurry and the bouillon, I added a tablespoon of tomato paste. Seasonings, all I used was black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder, and I'm using browning seasoning. So browning seasoning has absolutely no flavor. It just gives a brown color to the gravy. And I also added some ketchup too. And I stir everything together, and you're gonna see it turns into gravy magically. Voila. And once everything comes up to a boil and it begins to be a rolling boil, I went in and added my mushrooms and onions so all the flavors could marry together. I brought it back up to a boil again, and then I brought it down to a simmer and turned it completely off. And I put it inside of a Tupperware and set it off to the side so I could go ahead and patty up my Salisbury steaks. And with the Salisbury steaks, I don't put them in the oven. I used to, but you get so much shrinkage with putting them in the oven, so I fry them like burgers. So I add about a tablespoon of butter to a skillet, and I fry them on both sides for 2 to 3 minutes. I don't cook them all the way through because I finish them off in the oven just to avoid them shrinking. And sides, I made potatoes, mashed potatoes with corn. I'm not going to go through the mashed potatoes because it's pretty simple. Like, you boil them. Then I always mash mine with heavy cream, butter, garlic, and if you want to add like seasonings, you can. So what I did next was add the gravy, and I stuck these inside the oven for 20 minutes. And when they came out, I plated everything up, and this is what it came out to be. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time.